Today we're going to be checking out and test driving a beautiful 1968 Torino GT Convertible. I love the color combination on this, and the fact that it's a convertible, it's even more exciting.
It is exciting. How about the price? $32,995, was that the price on this one?
Yep.
Pretty sure. And just a great, we have really good luck in that price range. If you can get a quality, solid car that runs and drives great, has that muscle car stance and look.
And things work, you know. It's something that you can buy at that price range that's, you know, you can take to any car show and also feel comfortable driving it.
Yeah, it's a cool cruise night car, very straight and solid car. And as you mentioned, this color is one of my favorites. This one does have its Marty report. So very, very solid original car. As we go ahead and go to the bottom of the hood, what I like, the whole car is nice, but you go to the bottom of the hood, just as nice as the rest of the paint on the car. Firewall still has its original paint on it. It does not have power brakes, but the main thing is it's got power steering. So easy to steer. You know, just like all these cars, when they come in, we put new Napa Legend batteries in them if they test bad at all. We always make sure we put new ends on them as well, guys. Just little things like this, but it just kind of helps our customers. Yeah, battery hold down. We just don't want you guys to have problems when you get them. MSD wires on it. You know, you got some chip paint here in the original copper radiator. Same thing here. Just a couple little things. You know, right here to bare metal right here. But all in all, just a great car. As far as our gap here from front to back, it's just absolutely beautiful there. I love the GT grille. Front bumpers, chrome is excellent. Like I was mentioning before, that price range, that just 30 to 35 price range is really where this market is just thriving right now.
Because unfortunately, it's not the same as it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, really nothing is. You know, new vehicles or new trucks, $80,000. You know, so just like everything else, the classic car market has really came up, and we have to pay more to get them.
But just because we pay more, and just because, you know, there's some people that still take advantage of things. You know, when I say, hey, the 30,000 to 35, they'll still put a piece of shit in there for that price. I mean, we're selling quality cars at that price. I mean, and when you're looking at these classic cars, no matter who you're looking to buy them from, private individual or a dealership, make sure you check things like this. This is kind of where we always look. Your corners of your doors, you'll see me always talking about them. This one's never had any body filler in it. There's just so many things to look at. You know, when you open the door, do the dome lights work? Do gauges work? Do things work on these cars? Because when we get a lot of them in, they don't.
Sometimes it can seem like it's going to be gauge don't work. It seems like it's going to be a real simple thing. You know, then come to find out, can't find them. You have to pay $500 for one on eBay.
Right here. Perfect example. Right here in this Torino came in. I just spent $950 for the factory tag. You can't find it anywhere. So we had to spend $950 for a tag. And that doesn't include taking it out, putting it back in. So paint and body, I would rather send something out for a little paint and body if I had to than try to do a bunch of mechanical issues.
Yep.
So it's the little things that add up. Anyway, enough about that. But as we go to the bottom of the door, here's another thing I want to point out. Check out how that door fits into that quarter panel. Bottom of the door, rocker panel lines up perfect all the way through. Fender's excellent, no bubbles, no blisters, no issues. The GT rims were painted nicely. BFG race wet letter tires. Dual exhaust sounds good on it. One thing I did notice, if you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, the exhaust is a little surface rusty, guys, so the exhaust probably could be redone if you guy wants to make this as nice as the rest of the car. Body's nice and straight from front to back. There again, as we talked about the bottom of the door, look how the trunk lid fits this back tail panel. Both sides.
I love that color. It's a deep blue.
It is, and in the shadow, it's got that lavender hue to it, doesn't it?
It's different. It's gorgeous.
Trunk lid fits good. Timmy did a great job buffing this thing out as we go around the edges. The only imperfection I've seen so far is when you got just a hairline little crack right here along the seam line here. As far as the top boot, that almost looks original as well. I'm going to go in here and kind of go through the interior. Boy, Dalton goes ahead and takes the boot off, and we'll start showing you the top as well. As we go in here, it kind of looks like the original paint still in the door jambs. It does have its original carpet still intact. So when they come in, we do clean them, shampoo them, but it's original, so you have just a little bit of fading in the carpet and a few little stains, stuff like that in the seats, but the back seat is in excellent shape, original. Got a little stain right, actually that'll come right off. Looks like. You can tell there's just a little bit of discoloration here and there. On the light blue, you can see dash panels all original. Again, carpet's original here. Door panels are all original. They're in good shape. You can see the plastic is just kind of deteriorating around the door handle there. Oh, nice top, Dalton. Glass back window as well. Power top works well, nice and even.
And another thing is the switch for the power top is in the correct spot. You know, no one's put a toggle switch in there.
It's a good point. I mean, it's just a good survivor, isn't it? The inside corner of the door is all nice and solid there as well. Glass back window is nice, the top's nice and tight behind the back window. There's a little wrinkles here just from sitting. You know, if a guy keeps that outside for a little bit, it'll tighten right back up. Doors line up perfect, bottom of the door is excellent. Rocker panel, corners of the doors. Over the wheel lip is perfect, behind the rear wheel there's no bubbles or blisters. Just like I said, quality, quality, quality.
This thing's going to get a lot of looks too.
Yeah.
Blue, white pinstriping. I've said that a couple times already, but every time I look at it, it's just a beautiful car.
Dome lights work on both sides. Door panels, good shape for original. You can see some discoloration right here where it's worn through. They're all black and they're dyed from the factory, so that's what that is. These you can still buy. They're the little plastic cups that go in there. They need to be replaced. They're deteriorating. The roof rail rubber is original here. Other than that, let's go through kind of what works and what don't work while we're in here where it's warm. Horn works. Heater fan works perfect. AM, FM aftermarket radio works. Power top, like you said, works great. Wipers work. They are 2-speed and they park correctly. Turn signals in the hood are not working. Our cold light works, gas gauge works. Oil pressure and alternator are lights. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. We'll see how she drives.
I'm excited to see how this thing goes down the road.
Yeah, me too, D. It's got 25,361 miles on the odometer. I know it's not 225. It probably isn't 25, so I'm guessing it's 125. Original interior, though, in great shape.
No, this is just going to be a great cruiser. It's not going to.
It is.
You're not going to win any races with it.
What?
I don't know. Maybe you could. Depends on who you're racing.
I don't think so. Maybe unless you're racing like a 6-cylinder Mustang or something, but it's a cool car.
Yeah, it is.
Really neat car. It's got the hood scoop. It's a GT.
It's a GT. Hey, I take that back. You
could beat it better in a 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
The kickdown works great. That's 62 mile an hour right there. Run to drive 70 mile an hour.
Suspension feels good going over the bridge there. You know, it doesn't bottom out.
Yeah, shocks are great. Front suspension's really nice. Speedometer seems like it's pretty accurate at 55 mile an hour right now.
Like you said, it's just one word to describe this car is quality. You know, drives nice, things work, paint and body's nice. It's not.
It's a cool car, though.
Yeah, it is. Horn works.
Really nice car. Really goes down the road good. And the heater works. That's important.
It is.
As far as our brakes go, I'm pretty sure they're just drum. Got a nice full pedal though. Again, no power brakes, but we have a nice full pedal all the way up to the top.
And you know, sometimes I feel like drum brakes, you know, get a bad rap. You know, like we had that 71 GTX with you know, power drum brakes, and that thing, you know, stopped great.
Perfect. But the customer wanted power disc, and I don't know if it stops any better now.
Yeah, I think probably about the same. You know, sometimes if you have drums that are gone through and set up well, you know, you're gonna stop.
I think one of the issues with drum brakes is with classic cars, you don't drive them on a daily basis, obviously. So if you let them sit 3-4 months, I think that's where people's really problem comes with drum brakes. If you let them sit too long, things just get kind of gummed up.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so when they do switch to disc, it's just a lot less like trouble-free while you store it.
Yeah, sure, that makes a lot of sense.
I think that's why they do it, more than stopping power.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is a quality car. Go on the website coyoteclassics.com. Check this thing out. We can arrange shipping, help with financing. coyoteclassics.com.